Because this game gets effing loud. Okay. Well, we're officially live. Alright then. Okay, well, we'll start. My name's Stefan. Welcome to Snake Shazer Gaming. We are going to finally, after last night's technical difficulties, pick up where we left off after the Virtuous mission on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the HD edition. So, let's dive right in. And I'll make weird noises with my mouth because I'm cool that way. I streamed this last night too. That didn't go so well though. Let's make sure the volume isn't too loud.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage
I watched
are
this all
nominal.
last night, so it's just
Payload
like
oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload
I'm finally going to play my
system
3DS
shows no
version of
problems.
this game on the plane and well on
All
vacation
systems
this
go
week.
for drone detachment.
I got the control stick,
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump
or
this
C-Stick
time
Pro
around.
or something like that.
Airspace security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close
so
to the ground as we did during the
that should be
Virtuous
good.
mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard. This is our last chance. Show your patriotism.
Patriotism.
If you fail, you'll be back in a hospital bed again, waiting for the firing squad.
Yeah, I'll spend a week at a beach house and then
So how does it
And
feel
then,
to be a patient in one of the most advanced ICUs
a couple other
in the
days
world?
at a
Would you do me a favor and tell the suits about visiting hours? I'll never get better with them assaulting me day and night with their questions.
Must be part of the top brass's inquiry.
yeah,
More like
I'll be on the East
interrogation.
Coast basically.
According to them, I'm a
So no streaming for a
accomplice to
week.
the boss's
It's
defection.
kind of be a nice vacation. I got some
They're just looking
lots
for
of movies I want to watch.
Does that mean they're
I
after
got on my
you,
computer, a hard
Let's
drive,
just say neither one of us is going to be made a national hero.
some 3DS games I'm
Does
gonna
this mean
play,
Fox is going to die?
including Smash
No.
Bros.
This fox is still
and,
one step ahead of the hounds. The reason I
Yeah,
came
and
to
then
see
when I
you
get back,
today,
we'll pick up more.
Jack, it's time
more
for
Metal
Fox
Gear.
to clear its name.
What are you talking about?
If we finish this in the
Situation's
next
changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
2 nights,
What kind of
then
chance?
we'll
Don't get too excited.
Then start with
a
Peace
cigar.
Walker when I
It's Cuba.
get back in town. Otherwise, we'll just do more MGS3 when I get back and finish all that fun stuff.
This morning, I had a meeting with the CIA.
They decided when they're going to execute
I'm gonna
us?
share
No.
this as the cutscene's gone on.
Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House had an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
Let's see.
It was a hotline call from Khrushchev.
Right,
to
the
President
scroll on
Johnson.
this is a little bit
From the head of
different
the
now.
Soviet Union?
That's
What it
right.
used to be since I got Windows 10 on
A
this
few days
laptop.
ago, one of our country's main design bureaus,
This is
Hotel
how we
D754,
do it.
was destroyed in a nuclear
Mama
explosion.
shaking cookies.
At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you? In retaliation, I have placed our armed forces on secondary alert. Depending on your response, I may be left with no choice but to order the military to maximum alert and
Maximum
unleash
alert.
Armageddon. With the help of your predecessor, I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your full cooperation.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard then. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin. Of the Brezhnev
The
faction.
Brezhnev faction.
Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
Living
She's
legend.
a living legend. During World War II, she was the
Walker,
one
you're
who
here.
led us to
Walker's
victory
still
in
in
that war.
I'm still in a dream.
In Russia, you know her as Voyevoda.
You mean the boss?
Boy,
The mother of
Voyevoda.
your special
That's what you guys
forces?
call her there.
Yes, that's the one. And she took 2 miniature
Davy
nuclear
Crockett.
shells
Those did
along with her.
exist. I found out
The
that those
boss
actually
took
existed,
two
and they're
miniature
terrible
nuclear
because they.
shells.
I'm
Yeah,
afraid
the
so.
idea was
I
that they would
believe
be
were a
miniaturized
gift for
nuclear
her
warheads
new
they would
host.
bring into
Davy
battle.
Crockett
into
Atomic
war.
Battle Group delivery system was completed
but
2 years ago.
They couldn't shoot
Serious
very
problems
far or
were found with
something.
the
I don't know.
launcher's
You would have to be
range
like really
precision.
highly elevated.
Although they were mass-produced, they've
So-
never been deployed in battle.
It's kind of
But
funny that way.
Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
My
I
deepest
can only offer you
condolences.
my deepest condolences
But
over
we had
this
nothing,
terrible tragedy.
no involvement at all.
So,
I
the
swear.
boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells and took them with her as
We literally
gift
had
when
nothing
she
to do with
defected.
that whole thing.
Then, shortly thereafter, Sokolov's design lab, a top secret
Can you hear me okay,
military
Wok?
research facility, was destroyed
Dan,
by
dude,
one
you
of
changed
these
my mod?
weapons. Am I right so far?
Am I right?
Yes, that's
so
correct.
far?
And the American government denies.
Oh, are you
any
upgrading to
involvement
Windows
in
10,
this.
Walker?
Is that right as well?
Because Windows 8's terrible.
That's correct.
Windows
We were
10's
not
actually, I
involved
like
in
it.
any
I like
way.
the look of it, the feel of
Then
it.
what was
lot
a
better.
U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen? It was clearly in violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting
I
under
swear,
your
it wasn't. It was Kennedy's
correct.
fault. Kennedy,
You
yeah.
expect me to believe
He's
that
been
this was
dead
all
for
the
nearly a
work of
year,
single soldier?
and you expect me to believe
I don't know what else to tell
that
you.
it is
The army insists that this
JFK's
is all
fault.
a ploy on your part.
It was his orders.
I've said it once, and I'll
This
say it
this
again.
is a
Our
Metal Gear
government had
game, and
nothing
so
to
as
do
a
with it.
result, conspiracy
And I
theories
would like
are
dearly to believe you.
crazy.
However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban
And
Missile. I
it
will
shows
need
my
some
friends
kind of
online.
proof that this was not the action of the American government. You
To
have
stop
one.
Voyevoda.
You must catch the
Voyevoda.
boss yourselves
Oh, you
and
mean the
recover
boss.
the remaining nuclear device.
President Johnson
Then
talks
you must
like
find some way to prove your innocence.
Prove our innocence.
he's from
Yes,
the South.
preferably
Well, he's from the South, I
something
believe. Where's President Johnson
painful.
from?
Prove to me that this is not merely
President
another one of
Johnson.
your tricks.
The boss should be close
Johnson.
to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political
Oh,
situation
he's from Texas.
is unstable.
I wonder.
And Colonel
Yeah.
Volgin is a member of
I haven't
the
really heard
Brezhnev
I never heard any
faction,
like
which seeks
recordings
to
of him
couple
speak.
the government.
But
1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
he's president for 6 years.
Nothing means nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement to ensure our
LBJ,
relationship.
36th president of the United States.
What if
Did
we can't
Nikita Khrushchev.
prove our innocence?
Then I will
Dude
be
of the
unable to
Kremlin,
restrain the
dude
military.
guy.
I will be ousted,
Bro.
and they will seek their revenge.
A nuclear attack on the United States?
Cutscene after cutscene, I assure
Leave
you,
the disposal of this
this
situation
game
entirely to your discretion.
will
Mr.
get more interesting.
Disposal.
If you fail, it will mean the beginning of a new world war.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict, we have to prove that America was not involved in
I
that
don't
explosion.
think that's possible.
And eliminating the boss ourselves will prove
That
America's
nuclear
innocence.
material has America written all
Right.
over it.
The higher-ups have decided that you're the only one
I'm
capable of pulling this off.
Just a snake.
You were her last
no
apprentice.
boss.
Screw this one up.
Snake,
we'll both be
someday you'll be
sent
the biggest of the
There's no
bosses.
choice.
If you can pull this off. Thanks for the pep talk, Major.
Are the Russians going to be helping us?
The KGB has promised to
mean
lend us one of their
Kikuchi?
communications satellites so that you and I can talk to each other.
She's quite
That's it.
Why are
Also
there all
put us in touch
Japanese
with a couple
models
of
in
insiders.
here? I thought we were American.
Insiders.
There was a defection in September 1960. Do you remember it?
You mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely.
Convenient.
Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their code names are Adam and Eva.
This is how MGS3.
I've been told that
cut
Adam has infiltrated
production
Vulcan's
costs.
rank.
Oh yeah, we'll do those like still
Also
image
arranged for him to
shots
provide you with an
and
escape.
in stock footage.
You'll need to rendezvous with him when you.
They don't do it through radio conversations. They do it through through stock footage. But I got started earlier Nightwalker because I have a new schedule. I got a promotion at work, so my weekends are now Tuesday
Control.
and Wednesday.
Unidentified aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet. It's faster. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south. I'm about to lose it.
PS5 this month. I got my pre-order on PS4 and PC. It's good because I'm gonna have friends to play with on both. So, and online isn't available until October 6th in America. And I mean not America, sorry, consoles. And then not until January PC. But it's still coming out September 1st, so I'm pretty excited. I hope you are too. Metal Gear. Walker, I literally streamed this whole part last night, but I was using the Elgato HD capture system, and it doesn't work very good. At least I don't know if it's the internet here, my new internet, or if it's my upload speed should be good, or if it's that it doesn't like streaming on PS3 as much and recording. So I've had to
do you read me?
Loud and clear. Glad to
use
see you landed
OBS,
safely.
which
I got blown
does a
pretty
phenomenal
far off
job.
target.
Snake,
It doesn't do
let's go over your mission objectives
60
one more time.
FPS, but it works
Rescue
fine.
Sokolov. Find out what's happened to the Shagohod, then destroy it. And finally,
It's about
eliminate
2%
the boss.
frames.
Eliminate the boss.
This mission will be codenamed Operation
That sounds
Snake.
awfully suggestive.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a
not a
hired
killer.
killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request?
I know, Walker.
What's
I
it to
know.
us if the Khrushchev regime is threatened?
Chris
by
will
the
have it,
communist faction?
so you can go and play it at his
Supporting the
house.
current regime helps us avoid a nuclear
Just go to
exchange,
Christian's house and
that's
play
what
Metal
we'll
Gear
do.
Solid 5.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Or come out and
Our
visit. You can play it
priorities are the
here.
rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagohod.
Roger that,
So
Major
pretty
Tom.
sure he's
Hold on,
getting it
Snake.
What
in
now?
September. as
I'm
well.
changing my codename. It turns out Tom wasn't the most auspicious choice.
What do you mean?
Well, the truth is, when I chose my codename, I picked the wrong one.
Well, like literally, like because I kept having
Did you ever see the
problems
movie
with
The
the
Great
technical
Escape? Came out
difficulties.
last
I
year.
literally I
Must
got
have
so
missed that
frustrated. It was
one.
2 o'clock in the morning.
Anyway, it's based
Now
on
it's
a
just
true
like,
story
screw it,
about
I'm just
prisoners
not-
who escaped from a
I'm
POW
just like,
camp in
I had
Nazi
like
Germany.
5 people watching. I was like,
Prisoners
sorry
dig
guys,
three
I'll be
tunnels
back
as part of their
tomorrow.
plan. The Nazis find two of the
So this is
tunnels
about
before
the
they're
point we
finished.
got to.
Prisoners succeed
And,
in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel.
Yeah, it was
The names of those 3
Real
tunnels were Dick, Harry, and Tom.
Tom,
I
Dick,
get
and
it.
Harry.
You used the name of the tunnel they escaped
Tom,
in as
Harry,
your
Dick,
code
and
name because
Harry.
you thought it would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least, that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong.
Eaters,
The one they escaped in was Harry. Tom was one of the unlucky
Yeah,
tunnels
so I like my innuendos,
discovered
just like
by
I
the
like my
Nazis
Bond
before it was
film.
finished. I watched the movie
Bond
again just to
films.
make sure. In fact, I
They're
even
great. It's
ordered the
making
actual
that
film from the movie
grindy
company.
noises on my
yeah, it doesn't
laptop
sound like the greatest name
cooler.
to use. So what should I call you?
You know, let's just
hold on.
use Zero, like we've been doing all along.
All right then, Major Zero it is. We'll start
I
over
have
from
to
square
admit,
one.
I liked it.
From
Major
Square
Major
Zero.
Tom better.
My frequency is
Sorry, switching voices.
140.85.
Gosh.
Oh, I almost forgot. Paramedic is with us again on this mission.
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical
piece of
license
rubbish,
revoked.
come on.
It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her
There
frequency
you go. Sorry about
is
that.
the same as during the Virtuous mission.
0.73.
145.73. She'll be recording your mission data as well, just like the last time. That frequency is also the same. 140.96. And there's one more person on your support team. His name is Mr.
Signal
Sigint.
Intelligence, huh?
He's an expert
What's
on the
his real
latest in
name?
weapons and equipment
Donald
technology.
Anderson.
He'll be going up
Donald
against some of the world's most
Anderson.
advanced weaponry. when
Snake,
you
why
infiltrate
must you
the
ask
research
a
facility.
question?
If you have any questions, just
repeating
ask
a
him.
question
His
of everything
frequency
we say.
is 148.
I don't know. It's just what I do.
Mr. Sigint.
Been that way ever since I was
Adam, your
young
KGB
man.
contact, is waiting for you at
Younger
the
than I am
abandoned
now.
factory up ahead.
The same factory Sokolov was being held in
the
last
end
week.
of the Cold War.
Yes, meet up with Adam first. He's cleared the way for you to rescue Sokolov.
How
I
do
watched a
know
video
this Adam
yesterday. It
guy
was
when I
like
see
footage
him?
from the Twin Snakes.
You'll know once you
and
reach
it was
the
like
factory.
called Snake Wants
The whole area's
Answers,
been
and it was
polluted
just
by the fallout
all the
of
times
nuclear
in the
blast.
game that he freaking
No one
repeats
else would
himself.
dare come
Repeats.
close.
He like
Password is, who are
he
the
repeats
Patriots?
himself.
And Lali Lulela.
It's just like the writing.
Lali-lu-lay-lo.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
You've been equipped with
maybe
a
it's
45
Japanese writing
for this
going into
mission.
English.
Be careful.
How like
Noisy.
Snake always
I
is
thought
like
standard Fox procedure was
repeating
procure
the
on
last
weapons
sentence of
acquisition.
everything in a question form.
Circumstances are different this
So
time.
it's like
You're now
like,
on an official
if
mission.
it hadn't been
of
for
the
the
United States
if
government.
it hadn't been for the
It would be
revolution,
necessary to make your presence known to a certain
or,
extent. The Khrushchev regime, at the very least.
you and I were once
Remember,
octuplets.
this is still a sneaking mission.
Octuplets.
If you fail this mission, it will mean an
And he
all-out
just-
nuclear
yeah.
war.
And
Keep
yes,
that in
David
mind
Bowie,
and proceed with
Kojima is obsessed with
extreme
David
caution.
Bowie,
Understood.
which made sense the whole
Commencing
Major Tom
Operation
thing.
Snake Eater.
I think I don't even think when this game takes place that song is out yet. I think it came out in 1966. So let's do a little research. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Take your protein pills and may God's love be with you. Space Oddity. Why can't I remember the name of it? Space Oddity, yeah. 1969. So this is quite a few years. This takes place a couple years before that. So it was kind of fun. I was recording in 60 frames per second, which I haven't done yet. I think I need to upgrade my RAM. Get another 8 gig stick and just shove it in there. I upgraded my graphics card. But yeah, so far good. Snake Kicker. Ba-da-da-da. See, that's how you kill snakes. When I watch Naked and Afraid, when they're on Naked and Afraid, they're doing it all wrong. They need to just be like going up doing the punch, punch, kick combo on them. I'm gonna need these later. Green snake. Ground control to Major Zero. Naked Snake to Major Zero. I ran into the boss again. She went crazy and a horse just broke my hand. Well, not yet, but almost to that part. Doot, 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 doot. So I get it. I just had a premonition, Erdred.
Looks like death wasn't ready for you yet.
Boss. I had a premonition, or my mind. The actual true theme of this game.
What are you doing here?
Is actually what do they call it? It's Space Oddity. David Bowie Space Oddity. That's the actual theme of this game. And then Metal Gear Solid 5's theme will be Diamond Dog, which is
Go home. Gru and my sons are waiting up ahead.
which is another David Bowie album.
You don't have a prayer of finishing your mission. You're not even armed.
So those are Kojima's true
Boss.
themes for his games. I only ate snakes when I did it. Yeah, I remember you did. You only ate snakes. It's pretty funny. I played this last summer too, but I did the extreme run and got the Foxhound.
I'm not your boss anymore.
Trophy. Eventually, I'll do that for MGS4
There's nothing for you here.
and maybe MGS2.
Go home. Go back to your boss. There's no need to prove that you are virtuous here.
I just gotta let Snake kill all the bad guys at the end. But I have that on this game. I hope L'Oreal, and that's the voice actress for the boss. I hope, like, it seems like she's gonna have a role in
That should stir things up a bit.
in MGS 5 in some way, as a ghost perhaps.
The border is 60 miles south of here. You ought to be able to run that far.
Yeah, I think I will run that far, boss.
Why'd you defect?
I didn't. I'm loyal to the end, to my
She's
purpose.
foreshadowing.
What about you, Jack?
She's like, I'm doing a mission here, dude, and you're trying to F it up, bro.
Loyalty to your
Like, I have
country
to
or
kill
loyalty
you.
to me? Your country or your old mentor? The mission or your beliefs? Your duty to your unit or your personal feelings?
Boss, why? Hey, it would be cool to see an MGS game with
You
her.
don't know the truth yet. But sooner or later you'll have to choose.
Oh, I hit.
I don't expect you to forgive me. But you can't defeat me
Still
either.
going? Yeah, it's still going.
You know me too well. Just look at that bandana. If you can't put the past behind you, you won't survive long. If we meet again, I'll kill you.
Okay, I get it. My hand's broken.
Now,
Why would you do
go
such a
home.
thing, boss? You've broken every bone in my body. Boss, why? The boss hurt me.
Major Zero.
I'm Major Snake.
I was ambushed by the boss.
You were what?
The drone's been shot to hell. It's up in flames.
That's not good. Enemy scouts are going to come looking for you.
Yeah, I know. But what was the boss doing here in the first place? There's got to be a leak somewhere.
No, that's impossible. The man the boss is working with, Volgin, isn't exactly on speaking terms with Khrushchev.
I lost my gun.
I had
The
to
boss
use my
destroyed
wits
it.
instead.
Snake, I know how you're
Snake, I
feeling.
don't trust you with your
Hard for me
wits.
to believe, too, that a legendary hero like the boss would go over to the Russians. That she'd double-cross us like this. But that's how it is, and if you don't accept it, you'll never be able to beat her.
That's not the problem. In terms of sheer technique, I'll never
Like
be
even
able
with
to
this
beat
game,
her.
you don't really.
I know that all
And
too well.
MGS4, you
You've got
don't.
to do it,
You
Snake.
like you
She's
can
your
just
enemy
learn like
and your objective.
about
Enemy.
Major Zero, but
We
you
were
don't
together
really
for 10 years, and now you tell me she's
learn
my enemy.
Enough. Hurry to the
much
factory where
more
Adam
than
is
that.
waiting.
Like
Scouts will probably
I'm really
already been sent out
hoping
to investigate the
they
explosion.
dive more
You've lost
into,
your weapon, right?
which I'm assuming they
You've
will
got
dive
no
into more into
chance
the
of winning a battle
relationship.
situation. Whatever you do, don't let them see.
Boss, you're the worst mother figure I know.